Good morning, good morning. We'll start off at Balloon Skies and then we will head over to Sen 13. Gonna get the music on. Sunday streams is always a bit sluggish. It's 8 a.m. at my place. Alright, let's start here. Hopefully this is good. Hello Daniel, hello Vignac, hello Hope. Good morning everyone. So we're gonna start at Balloon Skies. Got a pretty hard one to start off. Don't know if this is possible, but we'll try our best here. Got this. I already planned this out in advance, but very hard base. We have to jump here because if I use a ram, it'll go towards the wizard tower, and I want to start towards the cannon. I also don't want to jump this next wall, so I can use a ram to break here for some barbs. Oh. Okay. Didn't have to do that, but sure. Oh. Didn't realize blast bow's in range over there. Ram to tank. Rage as well. Oh my gosh, that dragon was not supposed to come out this early. Okay. Works out in the end. Ram barb for the spear. Okay, I don't have a zap because I had to bring the jump at the start. I was hoping my Sparky wouldn't go this way. Ah, crap! That's bad. I have to chip this down. Oh, that's so bad. We'll have to start our Sparky into the Inferno Tower. That chain on the Inferno is actually pretty insane. Wizard Bomb on the peak and then just Prage that the Giants probably get killed. The Rams, they open up the walls too much. I was hoping the Sparky was gonna go towards the Giant Cannons in the middle. I'm early? Nah, this is just the normal time. Except daylight savings time, right? So, you know, that's what living in America is like during spring. You lose an hour. I'm so glad he's early. It's reasonable time. I can go be at a normal time. No, this is just the... I ain't early. This is 8 a.m. my time. This is when we start the Sunday streams. Okay, let's... Guess we'll Giant into the Inferno Rage, and then hopefully Sparky goes towards the Rapid Rocket and kills the Giant Cannons. Then we'll have like 3 Wizards finish up the peak, as well as multi-cannons air defense. Or actually we'll do 2 Wizards, 1 Dragon. Rage into the Inferno. Cart is a pain in the end, but let's see if this works. 9.6k finish is just... It do be like that sometimes. Perfect rage. Dragon almost ran outside of the peak. That would have been infuriating. Okay. Okay, let's try to hold those giants in place. Very nice. Get the giant kill. Card's stuck behind a wall. Wizard's still alive, cleaning up. Let's actually hold this cart in place. Oh no, wait. The walls are open now. How did the walls get open? No. No. So close. So close. I guess we're starting off with push-ups. You can 4-zap the air defenses and then minions. Hard base, hard base. Oh, it's just a cannon? Oh no. Darn it. Can't even get the cameras to work now. It also is good enough. It's just a cannon and air defense. Screw that. I can't lie, I'm a RAM AI hater. What does that mean? Does that mean you hate the fact that OpenAI is driving up RAM prices? Alright, let's finish this up and see what the next lane is. Darn it. Just send the minions over there. Alright. Okay, let's get the camera back to working. Oh, you're talking about RAMs? The RAMs weren't the problem there. But this camera is. One second. It's like tied around all these different cords. Okay. Ack! Descend technical difficulties. We're so back. I'll do Send 13, but let me see if any of these are doable. Oh, these are awful. Actually, this is probably doable. Let's try Builder's Workshop, and then I might come back for GM. Yeah, I'll try GM as well. GQ. Bad. Bad. Terrible. Bad. Wait, is this one bad? This one looks complicated. Yeah, it should be bad as well. So we'll do Builder's Workshop and then come back for GM later. Graveyards, one here. Maybe one hog. Do you ever bring wizards for the district hall? I don't know. Probably not. Hog's probably more correct. And let's roll with this. Is Cap cooked? Well, we've played so badly this week that we probably don't deserve Cap, you know? So if we don't get it at Balloon Skies, it is what it is. I'll just drop a graveyard here. It's not... Wait, they moved all their friggin' zaps. We do get the spear still. Need to be careful about if there's another zap over here. Okay. I actually want to break this wall so I can get the Larry's. Oh. Should have broke it earlier, then I would have gotten the Tesla. Yeah, they moved all their traps. This here, okay, we'll zap. Wait, that blast was maxed. Ew. I think we have to let Sparky just two-shot the giant cannon, which actually kills everything around here. So that works out nicely. We have 1:15 on the clock. Let's drop triple barb here to maybe kill the giant cannon quick. And send Sparky towards the spear. That saves a lot of time. Larry's are gone, but we have enough barbs going to the top where we don't have to worry about cleanup there. We have 40 seconds on the clock. There could be a zap in front of the wizard tower over here. Yeah, okay. 35 seconds on the clock. Sparky's very healthy, so we don't really have to worry about Sparky HP anymore. Oh, shoot. Did we just grief? Okay, wait. Sparky could beat her through the wall herself. Okay. I was like, wait, maybe I should have let the ram connect, but it still works out. Alright, now let's go to Sam 13. Also, did you hear how RAM GPU storages might be solved because Google decided instead of spending money on more RAM GPU, they decided to spend money on optimizing their systems? They always say that, and then they're back to selling chips to OpenAI and the other AI startups. You have to understand, you as the consumer will never be their priority. It's always the big corporations that have a lot more spending power than you. Not trying to be a doomer, I'm just being pragmatic. Sam Altman can promise way more in fake money than you could ever give in real money. There is no fix. You don't matter. Get that through your tiny skull. Piss me off? That's how the world works. You don't matter and you never have. Alright, let's go with this army and... Wait, we need another eye dragon to kill the peak. So let's go with this. And then frost on all the spears. Split archers. And the goal is to pull that dragon out. What device am I playing on? I'm playing on an iPad. It's just better to have a big screen. Okay, we got a max range pull on the dragon. Very nice. Alright. Okay, let's check for any bombs ahead of Sparky. Huh. Dragon is chillin' for now. He's about to die to the Raptor Rocket though. He ain't got much longer. Oh wait. He doesn't want to die. Not yet. Oh my god, that zap. I'm holding onto this rage for after the peak goes down. And let's hope that the Eye Dragon still survives. Okay, so the peak hit when the Sparky pushed herself back, so I think that's why the Eye Dragon lived. That's great. Let's rage here. Oh, do we get the car kill too? Oh, the car kill would be crazy. Okay, so this was a pretty insane hit.
Come on.
We got both the giants and the cart. We got the peak kill. If we got one more shot on the blast, but it was like giga over, but that's too much to ask for. So the question is, do we start on the blast bow now that we have the rage here, or do we want to start somewhere else? It'll take 2 shots, but you get all of these defenses. You don't get the rocket artillery because it's 1 tile away. The only question is the pathing good if you do this? I think probably not. My instincts tells me that the pathing's really bad if you go on the blast bow. 1, 2 shots. Then you get choked out by the rocket artillery. That's not good. Okay, yeah, we have to start away from the blast bow. Double rage, probably start right side. Right side makes the most sense. You'll be outside of range of the Inferno when you kill the air bombs. The ranges look pretty decent. Backside blast bows are nasty, but maybe if you go double graveyard is better than double rage. And just try to trickle in rams. Let's try that. And maybe 1 hog rider for the backside blast bow. Because that blast bow is really nasty. Let's try this. I have Sandstorm, it works fine. It won't be able to open Apple Fanboy Overpay. I don't use Apple Pay. Even though I've seen a lot of people use the service at like retail stores now. I used to work at a Kohl's. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's like an American... Okay, there's no bombs here. Where are the bombs? Kohl's is like an American clothing store-ish, but it also sort of dual functions as an all-in-one kind of store like Walmart. Put a graveyard here. People used Apple Pay while I was there, and that was a couple years back, and I think it's only gotten more popular since. And of course, anyone who's worked in retail knows customers can be a MF. Alright, graveyard here. Okay. Trickle in those Larrys. Need to be careful about that Inferno. It's like the last thing that's a big threat. But that was a very nice graveyard, actually. Great call. GG. Now let's just clean up. I got Lineagios ROM on it. I definitely butchered that name. Runs really fast and no bloat. Yeah, I don't know about computer systems anything. If you've ever been to the stream, you know how terrible I am with technology. I basically use whatever iPhone my mom buys me, and then whatever PCs are just in front of my desk when I get home. Like if there's like a new PC, I'm like, oh cool. But I never go out and buy technology or like build my own stuff. One hit? No, that was 2 hits. Capital P, you need 2 hits. And that's like the best case. Alright, who else did I promise? Was it send 19 next? We'll see what they have for the next clan. Alright, this is default. That might be doable, I'll take a look. Ew, the Inferno Towers are hard. This one, man, that Inferno Tower is so bad. I'm gonna say just because of this one Inferno Tower, you can't one-shot this one. Do you want to try Wizard Valley? These are fun to hit, but they're also really hard to get down. I'm gonna say no. Bit hard with that level 5 Inferno Tower on the top side. Let's go to send 19. Lineage OS is free. Open source custom ROM based on Android. Oh, I see. Is it like Linux? Where people customize their own code? Wait. Wrong clan. Did I just do 2 accounts in this clan? Whatever. Need a video guide to attack drag cliffs at all levels, please? We'll get back to the video grind once CH11 comes out. AK, I'm retired. So Barb here. Isolated Inferno here tells me I probably want to start over here. Unless I want to start right side. No, right side looks bad. Dragon, if you can kill it, is great. We'll have a Eye Dragon, Hog Rider, Sparky, start. We'll get both Infernos, which is nice, and then we can frost all this. That blast bow is gonna cook us, but maybe we can manage. I think I actually need to jump this wall, so I'll do that. Let's go with this. Need a crazy first hit. Any tablet recommendations? I want to be able to play Clash and write notes. Any tablet should be able to do both of those things. Like, writing notes is a pretty standard use for tablets these days, and Clash, I mean, you just need, I guess, Apple or Google Play or whatever store has it. Okay, frost this. Alright, and then... Okay, looks like a bomb killed my barb. Ooh, wait. A lot of traps out here. But that ram did work. Now we just have to lock down that Inferno Tower. We don't have a zap, so if we screw up on the Inferno Tower, that would not be good. Okay. I don't actually want to rage the Inferno because I want to rage on the Crusher. I don't think I'm getting the blast bow, huh? Do we get the blast bow like this? No! The dragon. Wait. Okay, wait. My Sparky did too much damage to that peak. Oh no. We should have let the left blast bow lock onto my Sparky earlier. Now we basically don't have a Wizard Bomb. Was the Wizard Bomb that important though? I don't know. What was important was the dragon. Alright. New background music? Yeah, I got some new tracks, and I'll try to refresh some tracks here and there so we don't always have the same stuff going in the background. Okay, so here... Yeah, that's not getting Wizard Bombed anytime soon. But how do we kill this? 7k is like an awkward position where one pack of archers isn't gonna kill. You would have to have 2 packs of archers. Probably still worth going for 2 though. And we might be going for some Sparky Haste Graveyard action. So we'll do this, 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 this. Using barbs or range to divert defenses consistently from Sparky freaking stuff. I don't know how you do it. Yeah, so Clay Capital is weird in that the best tank is the ram. So you'll see a lot of people bring a bunch of rams and no giants. It's a strange place. Any news regarding the new crafted defense? I don't even know what a crafted defense is. You're in the wrong place for home village news, sir. I hate to break it to you. Alright, we'll do this. Graveyard here. Actually, that first archer was a little bit wasted. Eh. Alright, now I'll do this. Okay, we do get some chip on the over there, which is nice. Oh, we mistimed. Dragon hits us, ouch. iDragon still lives. That's good. Wait, iDragon's cooking. Two shots in the giant cannon. Okay. Minions on the cart. Wizard Tower goes down to the spam. Ooh, Sparky targets the cannon. That one-shots everything. All right. Wait, we're looking good. We're looking good. Don't jinx it. Can I let Sparky be through the wall? I think I can. We have plenty of time, and I'll let the troops on the top side work their way around to help assist. So, okay, so this side is a ruin in the corner here, and there's usually a zap, a bomb, and a log. So I think we just have to take care of the zap, which is usually close to the rapid rocket. And don't let it hit Sparky. Oh, there was another zap. Oh no. Wait, hold on. Okay, but we're good. FYI, crafty defense is a choice of defense. 3 defenses the player can pick, and they rotate per season. 60, I believe. Isn't that the Boom Beach prototype defenses? That sounds exactly like what they had in Boom Beach. Or am I tripping? Are we allowed to get discuss leaks here, or will we get slimed? I personally don't care. I don't know if Supercell cracks down on leaks inside live streams. I know Supercell cracks down on leaks if it's like on Reddit in written form, but I don't know about streams, so go ahead. Alright, looks like they have a full default here. Full default Chinese clan, a tale as old as time. Okay, so who else pinged me earlier? Send 17. I used to play Boom Beach many years ago. Boom Beach was goated on release. Although, it died. It died like everything else I love. Sag. Okay. Let's take a look at what we got here. Maybe split 2 minions. That spear thrower is annoying. Also, this is annoying. These are like isolated defenses. This is also annoying. There's a lot of annoying things on this base. Like, they have to space all their defenses 1 tile away or 2 tiles away so Sparky doesn't splash, but we'll try our best to make it work. 7 Rams. 2 Rages is probably not gonna work, but we'll give it the old college try anyways. We're not gonna have many Rams at all. First pack of minions, I'll try to split. And then second, we'll send all left for the Giants. So we can get that cannon over there. Okay, we got a pretty good spread on our minions. Killing the Giants and killing the trash. Maybe we don't even have to kill the dragon on this base. There's some bases where if the dragon's in the far corner like that, you can probably just not kill it, but eh. We have our iDragon here anyways. It's too late. We'll use a barb to try to keep our minions alive as they go towards the spear. And then probably another barb to take out the spear. Okay, minions are still outside of range of the blast bow. no, that eye dragon. Oh, okay, we have to park here. Okay, so we spent 2 minutes just dealing with that. Okay. Then we'll just rage early. Hopefully we don't hit the bomb tower. Okay, we hit the bomb tower, that's fine. Don't want to talk about that rage. I just not in the mood. And then one more shot will kill the blast bow. I have to hold on to my rams because the Inferno Tower is such a big threat. Wait, is Sparky going straight towards the peak? Please no, okay. Good. Okay. Bro, it was so hard to predict where Sparky was gonna go here. Okay, yeah, that was cooked. How are we looking? We got 5k first hit, and we have some pretty useless spells, cause yeah, that's what Sen Rages usually are. Actually, wait. If you do a Rage Chain here on this air defense, then Rage Chain on this Inferno Tower, you can Frost here. Barb ship down the Infernos, Wizard Towers, Eye Dragon Peak. Sparky goes down. You can kill the Inferno Tower here too, pretty simply. Two Giants makes sense. One Eye Dragon, Frost, another Rage. I really want to have to not deal with this cart and just kill all the defenses and then not kill the cart at the end. We'll see how realistic that is. We'll have a couple of Giants to tank at the very start. And then just rage that our Sparky mechanics are good enough, because that's what this base basically is. It's just a test of your Sparky mechanics. A lot of Giants make sense if we don't want to open up too many walls. 10 Barbs is a lot, but they could come in handy here. Let's give it a go. So have you heard heard the news where the homeowner waits till the roofing job is done, then calls ICE instead of paying 10k? Is that actually something that people are doing? I thought that was just like a messed up joke. Cause yeah, that's how it goes. Giant tank far away. Oh! Wait, that padding's actually kind of cracked. Pause. Wait, no, it's not so cracked anymore. Ow! Maybe it wasn't good. Spear throwers were so impossible to tank from that position. Oh, it's not cracked. Tough. Oh, we're gonna die to a bomb tower. Oh no. Tough. Not an easy base. America hella chopped. What is Sparky even about? Yeah, I was hoping Sparky would go down. But we're kind of cooked. Is this 750? I don't know. We only are bonus. Oh, it is. You 4 zap here, 3 zap here. Oh. Well, I guess it's push-ups time. Getting our exercise in. Let's head to the next clan and then... Wait, what is the next clan? Oh, I guess we're just back to Balloon Skies. Go to Balloon Skies 20. It's time for the push-ups. But yeah, that's crazy people are actually doing that. I know that the reason why ICE is like super messed up is because they have quotas. And if you've ever worked at a government agency, the only thing that matters are like the goals that the agency sets. So stuff like arrest goals or quotas those are stuff that people have to meet no matter what, so people behave extremely unethically to reach those goals. Man, this space is annoying. Spear is isolated. These 2 buildings are not chainable. These 3 buildings are not chainable off the peak. You can't really start on this cart. The angle isn't good enough for that. You have to start bottom side, bottom corner, kill the dragon on the outside. Freeze the Inferno Tower, probably these 3 buildings. Actually, do you have to freeze the Inferno, or do you want to freeze these buildings on the right? Maybe these buildings on the right are better. Yeah, these buildings on the right are better. And just hope that your Sparky doesn't go straight to the peak. So the problem with this base is that Sparky's gonna go towards the peak, which you really don't like. So we're gonna bring some giants to try to mitigate that for as long as we can. Let's go with this. Yeah, I think we're supposed to frost Inferno. Then we'll do Bard. Sen, did you know yellow print base one shot? Yeah, yellow print is designed so it can be one shot. Sen, can you teach us some Chinese cuss words? I actually don't know cuss words now I think about it. Or I can't think of any off the top of my head. If you've ever like cursed in a different language, it doesn't feel the same, you know? Like you don't really understand the gravity of what you're saying. You're just like trying to pronounce the sounds. Is the best way I can describe it. Also, we got zapped there. That's unlucky. So it's kind of hard for me to process like what is considered a curse word in Chinese. Because I just don't feel the weight of it. Okay, so they put all their zaps on the outside. Screw these people. Okay, we gotta do this. This sucks, but... Oh my gosh, Sen rages are back. They're back in business. They never left. 1. Okay, we at least got the rock artillery. Phew, okay, is that good enough though? I don't know. Cart was annoying. Wait, this blast was in range? That's disgusting. Something tells me I have to go Graveyard Hogs, but I don't like that, and I'm gonna get made fun of again if I fail. It has to be Graveyard Hogs. It just has to be. Oh, I don't like this. Alright. It's probably not gonna work, but this is our best chance. Okay. We'll use archers to try to kill the cart early on, and then yeah, go from there. Did he just say hogs? Yeah, don't worry, Sen's got this under control. The situation has never been more under control than it has been now. Okay, so we split the archers, only one got bombed, nice. Do I really have to wait for that? I think I don't, but I should. So I'll do a graveyard here, graveyard here. Card final form takes like 20 seconds or something to die. Oh my god. The rocket shot, I didn't see it in the sky. Oh no, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this at all. Anyone who talks about this gets banned. Okay, yeah, that's why Graveyard Hogs is not an easy attack, and that's why I don't trust Sen with this stinking attack. Oh no. What have we done? So yeah, if a rock artillery hits your wizard and like then the wizards get breathed on by anything, in that case it was the blast post splash, you get smashed in the face. But you know, that happens sometimes. Alright, round 2. This time it goes better, okay? It's not a 4-shot. This is not a 4-shot, don't worry. It is not a 4-shot occurring here. That would never happen to Sen. That would never happen to Sen, alright? Would never, could never. Alright, let's pull those giants away. Average Sen hits? No, that's the exception, not the rule. Alright, let's put some graveyards down. And then, yeah, just an easy 3-shot, which was our goal all along, boys, all along. Sen had it controlled this whole time, you guys just didn't know it. Easiest 3-shot of his life. Sen, you have to make gameplay addition to CC. What would you add? No buffs, nerfs. I'm talking about new additions. I've already said this for years now, if they ever release a new update for like majorly changing clan capital, it'll be CH11 because they've already added a new district to CH9, and I don't think they'll add a new district to CH10 without adding CH11. Also, I need to get a charger. What's that? Before I get any notifications about my charging not being up to snuff, let's get one out. What is this clan? Default Builders Workshop. Oh baby, oh baby. Balloon Skies was so back. Was so back like we never left. Alright, that is SB4. Alright, I've been failing a bunch of GQs. Let's lock in for this one. I need to redeem myself. We are so back. So back like we never left. How do we have 1.89 prediction? Because we had disgusting matchmaking, but we played this as badly as we could have. We did not play this week like a number 1 clan. We played it like a number 20 clan. But it's okay. Daddy Supercell bailed us out with all these defaults. People speculate that Apple nukes batteries of old gens, but I don't know how true it is. Yeah, so the speculation is that, so Apple has iOS and it periodically updates the iOS. And the theory is that when you update your phone and the software inside, there's like something inside the software updates that ruins your batteries. I'm guessing it's a conspiracy. Because if that were the case, someone would have proved it a long time ago. Like, that's not something you can keep hidden. So I'm pretty sure it's untrue, but there is something about the phones, and there is definitely a market incentive for Apple to make it so that their phones don't last forever. The reason why Apple makes so much money on its phones is because people are culturally incentivized, in a way, to just always have the latest model. It's less so true now than it was, I don't know, 10 years ago, but still, there's a lot of people with the newest phones. My phone is still, I don't know how old it is now, but I think I got it in like freshman year, high school, so geez, that's like 9 years old, 10 years old at this point. Is it? Yeah, I think so. So, mine still works, the battery's pretty crap, but you know, I'm still able to play Clash of Clans on the subway. So that's all you really need. Said, anytime you fail just because you're reading comments mid-attacks, it happens definitely because peaks are a district that you have to be really focused on, but it doesn't happen too often. Maybe like once every couple streams. But I'm usually able to allocate my attention enough to the attack if it's a very hard base versus reading chat. Alright. Wizard Valley is the only district that has gotten changed recently, so let's take this one. I got a fairly new iPhone for Christmas 2 years ago, and I don't plan to replace it, TBH. I hate that I updated the software because liquid glass looks so shit. I always delay my software updates as much as possible. I get like... So Apple always gives you these notifications for, would you like to update your software right now, or would you like to update it in, like during the nighttime when you're sleeping? And I always just pass on it. Whatever option that lets me delay the most. I don't even know why I do it. Like, I'm not the kind of person that is afraid of the software updates. I just like keeping the old stuff no matter what it is. There's never been an Apple update where I'm like, thank God I got this update. It's always just been like, oh, okay. Maybe it looks better, maybe it looks worse, and then Good thing that whoever made this update gets to keep their job, you know, because that's what they're there at Apple for. But it's not anything that I ever care about. And especially on like the new phones with their cameras, they look so bad. That's another reason why I haven't gotten any of the new phones. Like the new phones have those stovetop cameras that just look like ass. Degraded batteries. Apple got sued for that? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something in the manufacturing process that is deliberately set up to make the batteries not last. They have every single incentive financially to make it so that you have to buy new phones. And also, Apple controls every bit of their manufacturing. Like they're completely vertically integrated, which means they can just like screw up one little piece of the iPhone at some point in the production process that's like super obscure and hidden so that regulators would never find out what Apple is doing. And then with that obscure piece of technology, they can definitely, you know, sneak in a little bit of battery not working anymore. So I don't doubt that they're actually doing this. They have every incentive to do it, and they have every ability to keep it hidden in their production process. I mean, they used to use sweatshops in China. Yeah, but China, not China, but Apple became moral now. Like they're no longer using sweatshops in China. They're using sweatshops in India, which is clearly better. Thank goodness our fearless leader cracked down on the Chinese sweatshop workers. Little Xiaomei is no longer tied to a ball and chain at a factory. It's going to be little Rohit now who's doing the production. Massive difference. Think this is the army? YOLO. Send 13, alright. We'll head over there after this. Little Raj. That's right. Little Raj doesn't get to go to school. He's helping build the next generation of Apple phones. A much more important purpose in his life. Okay, that was not where you're supposed to drop the RAM, but whatever. Oh crap, I dropped a RAM. Oh god. Sen, what is he doing? Bro, I was supposed to be a barb. Oh god. Never give Sen barb camp ever again. Everything's okay. This is under control. Okay, so someone mentioned, have you ever sold because you were reading chat? This is the one time. This is like the one time every couple streams where that might have just happened. Oh god, those minions are chasing. Oh no, oh god. Sen, what have you done? You terrorist. I don't want to talk about this one. Don't worry, Blue Skies is the best clan in the world. I'm just showing you guys how we've done it for so long. Just showing you guys how it's done. LOJ, I'm just showing you guys how push-ups are done while succeeding in raid weekend. It's all part of a demonstration. Alright. We're so back. Okay, let's see what Revenger's got for us. This is gonna be Hey Sparky, bottom side start. Do you need a Frost? I think it's okay to have one. I have one giant. And let's try this. Or is it better to have Graveyard here? Nah, Frost is better. Log. You can just like Frost everything over there, which makes life easy. Wait for those giants to go away. So we can target that rock artillery directly. And no, that was not a fail. That was a 2-shot versus a max barb kit, which is very impressive. 2-shot in Clan Capital, like that's the goal in Clan Capital. You don't, I don't know why you guys are calling that a fail. That's just you guys being, you know, uneducated. So it's okay. It's okay though. Like not everyone can be as smart, handsome, talented, and gifted as I am, but you know, if you stick around the stream for long enough, you guys can be too. Maybe I should have killed the mortar, because then we have to use 2 chains on these cannons. Oh, whoa, pause. Let's talk about this. Does Spark go back or towards the... Go back, okay. Just so we're clear, Inferno Dragon, I don't like you. Let's see if we can still get the Inferno kill though. Think we can? Don't know if we have enough time for the for the cart? Or maybe we do? I think we do actually. Alright, this one's a wrap. Why am I wearing a knit cap in the house? It's cold. It's cold today. It's supposed to be spring, but I swear March is like the coldest month where I live. Okay, we can just kill this with whatever we want. Just go Sparky. Sparky here. I probably should have been more careful on the frost, because that was actually a really close frost. But you know, winging things sometimes just works better. His second job is South Park. All right then. He forgot it's not summer or winter now. True. It's supposed to be autumn for me, but it's still burning hot. Yeah, at the start of like the transitional months, like the very first month of spring and then the very last month of of like winter and stuff, like the weather is always super weird. Alright, let's just make sure that fur tower doesn't get to shoot at us. Alright, that one's all under control. What's a good no-brain strategy for most bases? Miners. Everyone just uses miners if you want to turn off your brain. 10 miners, 2 frosts. Or some people recommend 10 miners, frost, 2 graveyards. But I feel like graveyard is too big brain for most people to make use of. I think frost is just a lot simpler. That's cooked. And yeah, this kind of looks real terrible. Miners is by far the most brainlet strategy in Clan Capital that works way too well considering how much effort it takes. Just keep him alive against Inferno. Yeah, basically anything could have happened there. It didn't matter. Alright, so I'm back. Wait. Is Barcamp the only one we failed against? Oh no. Don't worry. Sen knows what he's doing. Sen knows what he's doing. I'm a miner hater. F miners. Horus. I don't think you understand that means something different. You might be on the list, sir. I don't think that means what you think it means. Because everyone complains CC is boring, but they only use that one army. I think it's good that they exist. At least it makes it a lot more pleasant to push. Even I use it. I use 10x whenever I'm too lazy to, you know, strategize for max bonus gold. You didn't mean it like that. It's okay. It's okay. We'll forgive you, but you will have to serve your time behind bars. Actually, just kidding. No one has ever served time behind bars for that. So you'll be fine as long as you have a couple billion in net worth. Send just lobby for matchmaking. Algo change. It'll make Raywigan fun again. What kind of matchmaking algo change? Do you mean like only facing other top clans and everyone runs elo bases so you have to hit 150 elo bases each week? Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. I think the matchmaking's fine. I just want new districts and new troops. You're not a Palm Beach Pete, guys? Sure. Totally. We believe you, don't worry. As long as your name isn't Black Box, bigger Black Box, and even bigger Black Box, that means you're innocent. You've ruined the 10 attack raid. It's all part of the Keikaku. Wait, it's Keihaku. No, the offense defense balance is perfect right now. We need gimmicks to keep things interesting. I'd be fine facing like 3 elo clans a week, but any more is like clan capital is too hard, man. It's too hard to be doing that every single hit. But the BB is so dog, yeah. Builder base is it's faring a lot worse than us. Whenever I'm feeling down in life, whenever nothing's going right in my everyday life, I just look to my left at Asher and the builder base community and I'm like, you know what? It could be worse. It could be so much worse. Everything's gonna be alright, you know? Okay, could you not do that, Dragon? Okay, bro, why are all my hogs flying to that bottom corner where the peak is shooting? Bro, you guys are disgusting. I have not checked out the new Luca bot, but we might be able to check it out at the end. So do you think SGA is Jewish because he always... Because the call he gets always creates a question? I don't get that one. I want them to add sceneries to builder base. All the sceneries is so bad. Better sceneries will not save builder base. I hate to be the one to splash cold water on your face when you're already down, but they can add as many sceneries as they like. That that won't do you any good. Sen, you only have to pay electric bill. Why would you feel down? Hey, the electric bill has been rising lately. The gas, electric bills, bro, that's what you don't want to be the one paying these days. In like a month, it's gonna be $2,000 for the electric bill in the middle of spring when the costs are at their lowest. Who am I picking for NBA champion this season? I don't know. Haven't followed the NBA too closely this season. I know the Spurs are popping off. And the Pistons are no longer dog poo-poo garbage.
Like, ever since I met you, my life has taken a turn.
But I think most people are going with Thunder, right? Because Thunder have a stacked team and a very strong draft prospects in the coming years. Because, you know, Paul George is worth SGA and 20 draft picks. You're picking Celtics? Aren't the Celtics kind of ass? My understanding is that Celtics have seen better days. Cade out, so Celtics might have a chance, but realistically, Knicks will dominate the East. I've not heard anything about the Knicks.
Uncertainty of discomfort for the potential that it holds.
They just beat the Thunder. A lot of people have beat the Thunder. The Spurs have been clapping the Thunder, haven't they? No, the big booty golem. Good enough. I just know that the few times I've seen the Celtics, they haven't looked all that great. They're a team that mostly relies on three-point shooting, and then they end up losing to like a 7th seed team somewhere down the line because they go 0 for 25. So I don't know. I don't know about the picking Celtics strategy. Hopefully Nuggets get the chip this time. I know the Nuggets have looked better, or like they have a stronger bench than they've ever had. But something about the team is just missing. You know, like there isn't the Westbrook X factor, you know. If they had Russell Westbrook with all their depth in their bench now, then I see the winning formula. But no Westbrook, no win. OMG Celtic hater. I feel like you're either a Celtic fan or a diehard Celtic hater. There's no in between. And I'm gonna just be honest here. They have some of the most unlikable superstars. So they don't make it hard for people to hate on them. It's gonna be Thunder versus Celtics NBA prediction final. I mean, that doesn't surprise me if the Celtics make it out. The East is pretty crap compared to the West. Would you mind playing my clan? Well, you have to set that up through the Discord first. Did I get pinged for anything? Or am I just grinding through this clan? I think I'm just grinding through this clan. People are asking a brain dead strategy for clan capital success. Well, I'm showing it to you right now. That is a 5-second force quit at the #1 clan. Nuggets would be last if there wasn't Jokic. You can say that about any team without their superstar. Like, the Bucks would be dead last without Giannis. And then, who else? Lakers probably yeah, you know what? Lakers would be complete trash without Luka. Braun isn't what he used to be, and Austin Reeves he's not. He ain't the guy. Larry Bird, best Celtic, yeah. I don't think that's a hot take. Unless people are saying Bill Russell. It's a pretty lukewarm take. Huh. Space feels kind of mod. Bronny will carry the Lakers, true. How could I forget their real superstar? The man who earned his place on the roster by being born the right way. I mean, let's be honest here. Being born to LeBron James, that is a once in a generation kind of talent. Finding your way to the LeBron James family from before you were even born, that's a kind of willpower that we need in the NBA. LeBron gave up on his hairline. I mean, give the man a break. He's like, what was he now, like 42 or something? Give the man a break. Westbrook with Denver was good for defense and energy, but right now Denver bench is kind of strong just with the small team, but the big Val trade is kind of useless for now. I'm not saying that getting rid of Russell Westbrook was bad for efficiency or winning basketball. I'm just saying I'm not rooting for you anymore if you get rid of him. I don't care if the man goes 0 for 18 on layups in the span of 2 games. You need him on your team. He's the X factor. He takes the opponent by surprise. No one expects what he brings to the table. Not even his own teammates. And that's what you need. That's exactly what you need to win in the modern NBA. Okay, that was bad. We just lost a minor. Oops. But Westbrook was hooping this season even though they are last in the West. I mean, that's kind of been the story of his career, right? Like he's hooping on teams that have no chance of making it to the playoffs. And he's like their superstar. That's kind of been the trademark of his career. But it's okay. Cause one day he'll get the chip at age 43. He'll team up with KD and James Harden in the twilight of all of their careers next to SGA at OKC. And they'll finally have a chip together. It'll be cinema. Westbrook will be 0 for 20 in the finals. Katie will be flaming him on his burner Twitter accounts. James Harden, he'll be on the bench because he's too fat. It'll be great. It'll be so good. Not gonna lie, all the one-taps were too hard for me, so I just made my own. One-shots? I don't know about that. Is there updated one-shot for Wizard Valley? The Sparky goes to Inferno if you don't kill the spirit? Yeah. There's a couple of modifications that people use, but you do have to change your strategy, because you can't let the barrel kill the spear. Is someone helping out? Alright. Let's also hit down Balloon Lagoon. The Wizard Valley one-shot, right. I just don't use the first barrel on the spear anymore. I just hold it so that doesn't happen. There's a couple of ways you can get around it. So it's not cooked or anything. Is it true that Harden plays worse if there's a good strip bar in the city? I heard that there were statistics where people analyzed his game performances if there were good strip clubs and that he ended up performing worse. I don't know if it's correlation or causation though. But it is pretty funny that someone went out of their way to analyze the man's strip bar correlation index. Christian, I do the... Hold on, I join here. I do the stream clans in Discord Lounge. So yeah, it's not like, it's not that you can't do it, it's just the process. You gotta follow the procedure. There's a way of doing things the right way. Right here. There's a right and a wrong way of doing things. Strip clubs do nothing for me. Yeah, I didn't even know people even did strip clubs anymore. I thought the modern version of the strip club was female Twitch stream. I mean, OnlyFans. All right. Go with this. And now we can just clean up the rest. I think strip clubs are a outdated technology these days. All the simps just go to Is that chick on Twitch still like the #1 streamer? Like red hair? Forgot her name. But there's like much more infested spaces when it comes to the simps these days. If you're going to strip clubs and paying a couple $100, you're behind the times. But if you don't kill the spear and hold the Sparky sometimes, take the back and middle zone, less spirit, cause him for skipping the dragon range. Okay, so Wizard Valley, what I do is I hold onto my first barrel, and then once the Sparky kills the spear thrower, I drop the barrel towards the cannon. You just need the barrel to go after the spear goes down. And then you can use a barb to make sure that the cannon card in the middle doesn't lock onto your Sparky. Alright, let's head over to Send 13, Send 17. See what they got over at Send 13. Send 13, we got Capital Peak. Oh, I hate this base. These are always like slightly modified, but I think this mod might be more pleasant than some of the other ones I've run into. So I'll give it a go. I'll start on this Raptor Rocket. And hope the Inferno Tower doesn't wreck me. Well, we're never getting this dragon kill, but it is level 1. Maybe that makes things easier. Double Rage is... Is it a double rage kind of base, or do we frost here? Something tells me frost is better. Giant. Will you check the bot? Maybe. Maybe. Undecided though. No promises. Give this a go. Who has the money for strippers in this economy? I mean, I just don't know anyone going to strip clubs anymore. I know it used to be that like people were throwing $100 bills at strippers, but I feel like the demand has gone down so much that you can probably get an equal amount of service with less money, right? Like, listen, I haven't been to a strip club ever in my life, but I feel like the stonks for that have gone down. Any stripper worth their salt can just get way more money on OnlyFans, right? It's a dying industry. Oh, I didn't see this cart was here. Wait, I'm an idiot. We could've just brought in minions. What am I doing? And that works too. And we pulled a lot of bombs. So, it's mission accomplished. I wish I had another giant now. Oh gosh. Giant would have been so much better. Pause. Oh gosh. Oh no. Mistakes were made. Okay. We got the kill on the blast, but that's good. And now we'll just use our last barb to clear some trash. Okay. This one's pretty good in the end. We take those. Barb is also going to pull some traps on the outside. Not bad. How do you say weekend battle in English? Is that supposed to be clan capital? A capital attack? There isn't really a name for it. It's just like playing clan capital. Like the game mode is called clan capital. So if you were a girl, would you rather be a prostitute or a Goran Star? Which one makes more money? Don't the corn stars make bank? I saw somewhere that female adult stars make way more money than the male ones. Like that isn't that gender inequality at its peak? How come there aren't any men out there picketing in front of Cornhub HQ demanding equal pay? What kind of society do we live in where we don't give young boys an equal opportunity at pursuing their dreams? It's a sad world we live in. They make bank, but you have to be able to do I know the gay ones do, but I'm pretty sure the straight ones have a much harder time making it in the industry. Wait, if you bring minions here, you can kill both these cannons, so minions makes a lot of sense. It's gonna be harder than it looks, but maybe this works. Frost. What does Frost these defenses? Harp here. Capital attack, got it. Yeah, but people don't usually use like capital attack. They'll say something like, I'm attacking in the raid weekend. Oh god, that is so bad. Wait, pause. That is so unbelievably bad. Hold on. Oh. Oh, stop it. Oh, God. Why? Should have brought more giants. Should have used better giants. Oh, God. Okay. There's one rapid rocket left. I just need to get to that rapid rocket. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Please, no traps. Oh, okay. Okay. It's all good. Don't worry, boys. Don't worry, boys. Sen's got it under control. He's got everything under control. Everything is under the control of Sen. I'm out of hits. Let's see what they got next. Oop, have fun with that one. Have fun with that one. Sen 21. Peak and BS open. Well, who is Odin's son? Is he at Balloon Skies? only have one hit. Clan is this? It's like an Arab clan? Oh, I don't know this base. I'll pass on this. You don't want me to hit that one. That one you don't want me to hit. That's an internet base that requires like graveyard hog spam or whatever. And we all know how that ends up. Why does Pink Frogs always ask me to do Skeleton Park? As if I'm supposed to be the expert on this district. You will regret this. Oh my god, he brought 3 zaps! This is all according to Keihaku. This is what the zap is for, okay? This is why you don't ping me. I just want you to know, this is what you get when you ping me for Skeleton Park. Don't do this ever again. Never make this mistake on my watch ever again. Yeah, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this one. So Luca has a new GPT bot for Clan Capital. It's called Send GPT. Not sure how effective it is though. Last time we tested it, it couldn't answer any questions. So surely this time it'll be different. Send GPT. It doesn't speak anything like me though. I have plenty of messages on the Discord server. They could have made something that sounded closer, but like it sounds so so much like Gemini or whatever the other chatbots do that are like, oh yeah, that's a great question. I've never once been positive to my chat. And the chat has never been positive to me. So I don't understand where all the positivity from that bot is coming from. Try this. He can answer anything, everyone, and no one at the same time. Yeah. The last time I saw it tried to tell someone to one-shot a barb camp, it was like, yeah, you can one-shot ivory towers. So, we'll see if it's gotten any better since then. Just gonna let the barb go around and then one more barb here. When am I gonna test? I have not decided. I still have to decide whether I test. Do I want to rage this chain? Think I'm good actually, not doing that. Then we'll just rage the next one. Really, Blast? But you didn't have to do that to me, man. We're having some legendary Center Rage action here. That is a legendary Center Rage if I've ever seen one. iDragon, if you don't win this interaction, you're so fired from your job. I just want you to know that, okay. That is a legendary Center Rage. Okay, so we have to Frost in the peak, probably another Rage. I think we're looking okay here, though. $7.4K finish. With one good spell and one bad spell. I've played worse. How low is this Inferno Tower? So, Sparky does 4,600 damage with Rage. So this is actually a one-shot for Sparky with a little bit of chip damage we got from Rams. So, with that in mind, we just start Sparky on top of the Inferno. Have an iDragon for the peak kill. This giant post, I hate the giants, but you know. We gotta learn to coexist with the giants sometimes. What am I doing with this army? Yeah, okay, this. And both these Teslas are here. They're normally around this Inferno Tower, but this works too. Let's try this. What is the BGM that I'm using? This is the stream playlist that's been updated. Like I said earlier, I'll try to update the stream BGM more often. I just go to non-copyrighted playlists and just pick out some songs on Spotify. Wait, I can't frost that. What am I doing? You always have to frost the peak. Try to barb down that steer. There's no way. Oh no. That zap hurt. That hurt me. My Sparky is so low. Oh my god, oh no. Bro, why? Ah, random zaps got me. Darn it. That sucks. That sucks. Wait, is this a 750? Oh, it is. Oh no. We just griefed at pink frogs, huh? Ack. Man, if we just got that one last shot on the first hit, we were so in business. But we just completely griefed. Ripperoo. Well, wait, one more hit. We can grief one more. At a later date. Let's go to... What's the next one? Was it Sin 17? I think it was. I don't know what manga is. People in comment talking about it a lot. It is my manga. I've been working on it in the art gallery genre. At least that's what the art gallery is for. Oh, this is a rough one. That is so rough. Okay. We'll freeze these three. We'll have a rage. Start on this spear on the right. If you can kill this dragon, it's a great idea to do so. But that's probably not going to happen. We'll still try our best to do so. This is the kind of base where you need an insane first hit. Frost like that. Oh, that Tesla's not good. Sheesh. How do we do this? We got us a clean start, triple barb as well for the Giants. Alright, we got a rage here. Man, that ram just paused. Kill the cart. Okay, we got the cart kill. So we got all the defensive troops. We got decent spells. I think the Spark would be standing in the rage on the rocket artillery, so I think we played it as well as we could have, especially with the Tesla that popped at the start. I'm guessing there's another Tesla on the other side, but we will have to worry about that at the end, so we don't have to deal with it now. I think we want to Hog Rider this cannon. I don't know if you can make the Hog Glider there with these rapid rockets, but he'll clear the glider of the rapid rockets afterwards and then help with the peak. One Eye Dragon is needed for the peak kill. Sparky's going to start on the rocket artillery. Rage is going to be on this Inferno Tower section, and then probably Frost here because I don't know if you can kill the blast bow preemptively. Okay, we'll do this. We need to be rare, like very, very, very clean on this. Otherwise, it's gonna be a 750. And we don't want that. What's the RA range? We can start with the RAM back here to open up the map. Frost, let's go. So you have 2 hits on Sen 20? Okay. 18, then 20. You can actually kind of frost everything here, huh? I'll take this massive frost. Ram here. Why is there Japanese in this song? I don't vet any of my songs on stream. Let's go with this. Oh god. Okay. Rage here. Sparky! Wait, that rage was not good. Oh, it was so bad. Oh no. It's so close. If there's like a zap back here, I'm gonna be so sad. Hoping the Tesla doesn't lock onto the giant from that range. It's a push-up day. I don't even know if that's a 750. Oh no. Why? Why does bad things happen to beautiful people? Sen knows Japanese? No, I just heard like the stereotypical Japanese anime voice. I couldn't tell you what they were saying. Who pinged me? I think Sen 20. Okay, we've done like 50 today and like 40 yesterday, so I'm a little sore now. Let's not fail anymore. I'll save my hits for the last raid. Let's hit down Balloon Skies before I forget. Wait, I forgot to change my camera. Alright, we're back. Oh, this is Sir Moose Peak. So you do this, 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 this. I think this is like kind of the army, something like this. He's always forgetting 18. Okay, I'll do 18 after this one. I got you, fam. Sorry for the delay. Do the frost like this. Hog Rider stun. Oops. I shouldn't have let Rocket lock on me, but I don't think it's that big of a deal at this point. Honestly, it was kind of fine. Ram here. Having the Giant's not bad. What's some good Japanese food? So I haven't been to Japan in so long. Although I heard that everyone's going to Japan now because the currency is really weak. Like the last time I was in Japan, the currency was still strong. It was over a decade ago. But we just had like whatever we kind of recognized on the menus. Like if it was like noodles, burgers, or whatever. I know eating burgers in Japan has got to be the most sinful thing to do as a tourist, but yeah. We weren't gonna try any crazy seafood on our trip. All right, let's pull this dragon out. Dirty leeches. Hey, I said we went to Japan while the currency was strong, meaning that we actually overpaid. Had we come in 2026, 2025, oh boy, we would have been able to buy out the entire half of Japan. Yeah, McDonald's is in Japan, and we actually went there. Their burgers are so much smaller than they are in America, as you might expect. The quality was higher, obviously, because Americans are also used to eating dog shit, but the Big Mac was like the size, or even smaller than our regular burgers over here. So, not saying that's why we're all obese in the States, but that's why we're obese in the States. Why do I have so many extra troops? Oh yeah, there should be another eye dragon. This. The entire half of Japan. Right. English is hard, especially for an American. Oh my god, I just did it again, didn't I? You should never break the wall here. This surely doesn't bite us in the butt. Barb this down. Barb this down. Okay, I think this is okay. And then we're just gonna not open up the walls towards the other troops, you know? Those are very bad people on the other side of those walls that we want nothing to do with. Stop it. This cart, stop it. Okay, Sparky lives on 1. Alright, that's great. Okay, GG. Japanese people have small stomachs. Our Big Macs are full for me. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just... I think it's just kind of funny how much bigger the American Big Mac is versus everywhere else. The fact that we can even stomach what we put in those burgers. We probably don't even put meat in those burgers. It's probably just like intestines and pig feed. I mean, Americans wouldn't be able to taste the difference anyways. Balloon Skies, what we got next? That's mod. That's mod. Oh, it's a mod clan, huh? I guess BW down is still good. Let's head over to Sen 18 before we forget again. The arch is bigger. I always thought the Big Mac was the biggest, but I haven't been to McDonald's in so long. Inferno Gamer, did you just log on today onto the stream and then that's the first question you ask? Sir. There is an order to things. That's like you're on the first date, and before you even sit down on the restaurant, you ask the girl you want to fuck. That's what you just did. There's like a time and a place. Now, for that particular question, there's very few places and very few times for that, but that wasn't it. Where's the mods to ban Cropsies and Inferno Gamers messages? There's no moderation on this stream. He's dodging the question. Or you ask her if she's wearing underwear. Exactly. You don't ask that as the first question. First you order food, then you get in the mood, and then you ask her if she's wearing or would be willing to wear lingerie. And then maybe after like a couple drinks, then you can ask about BDSM or whatever crazy fetishes you have. But there is an order to things that you did not follow. Alright, let's... Usually there's some traps over here. Hog this. Wait a minute. Hog here. Golem usually doesn't take this path. So I'm not sure what to make of this. Oh. He's going for the peak, huh? Golem, can you... You're getting farmed by all these troops, man. Bro, that golem is like... He's dead set on... Okay, alright then. He's not willing to compromise. He's uncompromising in his pursuit of the capital peak. Becca, how low is this? I mean, he didn't even get it down. Boy, what you doing? We'll do this. We basically killed every single trash building on the outside, so, or, well, there's that, but... Surely that won't cause any time issues. Maybe we can even drop the P.E.K.K.A. in the haste. Probably not a great idea. Wait, Golem just splashed 2 buildings and the cart. I've never seen that before. I've never seen Golem triple splash like that. Oh. We have a zap to reset the Inferno Tower, and then we should be good. As long as nothing wrong happens when it comes to the Inferno Tower, the space should have been free. Nice. 4 buildings left, and they're all cannons. Sen, I thought Spike was going to moderate this weekend. I never made such a promise. The stream is currently in unsupervised jungle, with monkeys swinging every which direction. Crops is flinging his schlong around. Battles is swinging from the vines. And there's no one to wrangle them in. Alright, was there anything else I was gonna hit? I think it was like Sen 22? Or Sen 17. We'll look at Sen 17, 22, and then we'll see from there. So you have to try tempura when you visit Japan. You know, I have like the shrimp tempura whenever I go to sushi restaurants, but I'm guessing it's probably a lot better in Japan. So for sure the next time I go. But I just don't like going on vacations in general. Was there anyone else I was going to visit? Looks like no. Alright, let's take a look at the Luca bot. Luca, what we got here? I got a camel messaging me, and then Luca, tell me what I gotta do. We're testing the Sen FGR bot. What does the Sen GPT have to show for us? Same thing. Ping me with a question or use FAQ, okay? Who is Infinity GGG? Let's see. Let's see who who's okay. Infinity GG, often referred to as Infinity, is a controversial player with his exceptional base building skills. He has built many bases for tournaments competitively that continue to defend well as of March 2026. Wait, the GPT bot he's cooking. That's actually correct. Everything here is correct. Who is Pro Mario? It's cooking. Pro Mario is a player known for having extensive knowledge about clan capital. He is also one of 2 players to earn the 2v2 champion role by winning 2v2 tournament. Okay. Alright, who is... Alright. How do I one-shot a barbarian camp? Who is Void? Alright, I gotta ask that one after this. To one-shot barbarian camp, you have to use the following strategies that have been shared by the community. General one-shot guide, max barb camp. I didn't know that there was different strategies for different levels, but wait, it also has the yellow print guide. What the? It's cooking. Alright, who's Void? Who is Void? Will it cite the GM Emperor? Does it know? Oh my god, the Void who's referred to Void or Voidy is known as the GM Emperor in the community. Oh my goodness gracious. Wait, how did you program this? It actually has extensive knowledge. Alright, who is Sen? What if I don't use the full name and I just use Sen? Prominent player, great strategies, he is known for achievements. 2-shot capital peak. Wait, it actually knows history. The first person 2-shot capital peak in raids. I don't know about the significant prize pools. Yo, it's doing its thing. All right. When's the massive project coming? Even Void is here. Void's massive project is set to release in 2028, as mentioned in community discussions. Wait, how'd you program this? This is actually kind of cool. React to the team banners. I'm not looking at the team banners. Team banners are... I'm gonna get banned on YouTube if I show those. Ask for a name. Alright, what else do we need to know? Let's see if it knows any competitive knowledge. At FGRGPT. What strategies should I use for a competitive balloon lagoon? Does it know the competitive strats? Okay, wait, I don't know about Rocket Loon's graveyards. Endless Haze, I don't know about Rocket. Why is it using Rocket Balloons for everything? Mass Barbs and Rams. Is this Death Star? Utilizing jump spells. Strategically placing jump spells can help your troops navigate through bases more effectively, especially when targeting splash damage defenses. Kinda true, but it says multiple jump spells. I don't know about that. Alright, it's struggling on this one. Does it know any of the other districts? I would say that's an 0 for 5 on that one. What should I use for a competitive against? Maybe if I use against or to attack. A competitive Dragon Cliffs. It knows 550k messages in server from any public channel. Okay. Well, minor spam is banned, but it would be good if you could use it. Sparky and support troops. Use Sparky along with Double Frost to deal damage with the dragons. Deal with the dragons, pair with the bird dragons, target the super dragons. Okay. Although that's not a very common strategy anymore. Super dragons with graveyard spells. You can, although that's an outdated strategy as well. Golem haste. Once again, Golem is hard to use in comp play. It doesn't have the minor Hog Rider hybrid spam, which is what people are mostly using now. Rocket Balloon's graveyard strat. I mean, it's not used for Balloon Lagoon though. Every AI is bad for COC strats. It did have the one-shot strats. Alright, let's see Raid Weekend. What should I use? What strategies should I be using in the Raid Weekend? How did you train this thing? Besides for its competitive knowledge, it actually knows a lot of community lore. It knows the basic Raid Weekend strats. Mega Sparky, Endless Haste Frost. I don't know about that. Mega Sparky, Endless Haste Rage. I don't know about that. Yeah, no one's using rocket balloons in the Raid Weekend. Graveyard spells, Hog Miners. Those are leaning towards competitive play. There should definitely be Endless Haste to Graveyard Sparky on this. Outdated strat. You use Rage Archer for DC. Rage Archer for DC is so back. Everyone else is using the fancy strats. I'm taking us back to the simpler times. Alright. Ask if Anshu is a controversial player. I would say the answer is no. He's not considered controversial. He's regarded one of the best. Okay. Yeah, he develops a lot of peak two-shot strats and plays in tournaments. He's pretty respected. All right, who is... Let's see if it knows the GOAT himself. Who is Summit Rawat? Does it know the man himself? Is recognized as the best He's recognized as the best content creator in the Clan Capital community. He is well known for his contribution to the strategies related to the game. Oh my god. For those of you who don't know who Summit Rawat is, he got catfished by a member of our community who was posing as an underage girl. He's an Indian player who's posted some of the dumbest Clan Capital content out there. And we meme on him for being the GOAT. So Zakar, back in the day, he catfished Summit by, I think, posing as a 13-year-old girl. And then we kept him around. We didn't ban him. We just kept him around to make fun of him. Alright. That's good. This is accurate. This is lore accurate. We can keep this here. We can keep it here. Alright. We'll do a little bit of art, and then we can end off the stream. He knows the card. Does he know the card? Cross would have fell for that. True. Zakara's retired. Okay. Losing the first 1v1 tournament. He's been a notable figure. Alright. He's one of the more controversial players, though. We'll do a little bit of art and then we can call it a day. Banner reaction, we're not looking at any banners on stream. I'm not trying to actually get banned. I will get banned if I put those on stream. Let's do a little bit of art to finish off though. I'm gonna try to finish up this page today. Did some work last night and just have to add some more shading layers. So this is the highlight layer. But that was good, that was good. So how did you train that bot, Luca? Like, what did you do with it since last time? Because last time we couldn't even answer the most basic questions. Those are normal photos, nothing will happen? There's no way. I already know a couple of the banners. It knows 550k messages, and the server for many public channels has around 1,300 lines of handwritten data. Okay. And you were able to do that all in like 2 weeks? That's pretty cool. But yeah, we can bring him into the server. The GPT bot. Do other Discord servers now have their own personalized chatbots, or are we going to be one of the first? Be one of the first of the new technology. Alright, let's pull this color. Slave Tournament's banner reaction? Nah. I'm good, fam. I like being able to exist on YouTube for the time being. My existence pleases me. Take care, Jay Gary. We'll just shade in Noel for this one. And then call it a stream. I'll finish this off stream. There's a problem depending on its use. It can get expensive, like 50 cents for 1,000. I'll have to discuss off stream about like pricing and stuff like that. But like what does it actually spend money on? Is it like hosted on a different server? Take care, Battles. It just sets limits? Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about the actual process of making chatbots. DM me your opinion. It spends money by asking questions to a bot together with snippets of knowledge, input tokens, plus output PT costs. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to see. I'll have to see what it's like. But it is a cool technology to be able to ask questions. Like, there's a lot of questions that new players ask. Which I feel like having a bot there to do instead could make life easier. Like the how can you start friendly challenges in Clan Capital, stuff like that. How do you make new accounts? I feel like we've answered questions like that a million times at this point. Okay, we can do that. Already done the hatching. Let's do some highlights. Alright. It's getting a little bit late. We went on the Raid Weekend stream a little bit longer than we normally do, so I'll probably just call it here. Just did a little bit of shading for Noel. And I will see you guys next week. I'll post when this is done on the Discord. And I appreciate y'all for coming out. Talk to you, Luca, after the stream to see what's up with the Send GPT bot. TF Wemby is at the top of the MVP list. Well, Wemby's just been getting a lot of attention this season because his team's doing super well. He's doing very well as well, so you know, he could win. I wouldn't have him as the front runner by any means. But take care, everyone. I'll see you all